everyone, my name is Alesia, I'm a photographer, and today I'll tell you about my typical photoshoot in a blooming garden. In the first location we had an open space with 3 pink trees. The challenge with this location was that the blooming branches of these trees were positioned very high relative to the model's height. So here we took shots from below and full body shots. I also tried to shoot in the shade because in direct sunlight the shadows would be too harsh. As you can see, the weather during the shoot kept changing. Next we moved to a location with tulips. Here we also positioned ourselves in the shade of trees and sat on the ground. During outdoor shoots, it's important to have something on hand to sit on to avoid getting the model's clothes dirty. We found a flower lying on the ground and took several shots with it. When you have some small props, in our case a flower, you can create very beautiful close-up shots with them. Next, we moved to a location with an interesting flower bed. There was no shade here, so we shot while wearing sunglasses. So we also took several shots playing with light and shadow. And then we moved to the main location of our session, a big tree with red flowers. It's very convenient for shooting because it has very low hanging branches. Here we laid out a blanket and changed into bodysuit. The model has a tattoo on her right leg, so we tried to take more shots from that side. As you can see, we positioned ourselves in the shade here, so it's not as important which side the sun is shining from. Here, posing is very straightforward because the model has the option to lie down, sit or stand. Also, I often ask the model to move a lot. It makes the shots more lively. The model really wanted to take photos with this pareo. In my opinion, black isn't the best choice here, but it's important to fulfill the client's wishes. There was a bit of wind here, which helped us a lot. And when there was no wind, the model moved herself to create dynamic shots. Next, we added a shirt. Here we took closer shots to capture more of our red tree in the frame. And of course, when the model has a good figure, we don't forget to take photos from behind. And we took close-up shots among the blooming branches. Next, we decided to take a few shots while lying down. And despite being in the shade with the sun behind the clouds, the direction of sunlight still affected the shot. That's why I repositioned the model so that the sunlight was coming from the side of her head rather than her feet. And of course, my favorite blanket shots. Here we get the opportunity to open up the back completely. It also looks great with the leg out. Next, we changed into a beige dress and decided to take a few more shots in the same location. Here we took both portraits and full body shots. Then the sun came out and we played around with the light and shadow a bit. And we moved a little further to a bench where we could sit down. In this pose, we focused on the legs, trying to shoot more from below. We also took closer portraits here. Next, we moved to a field with daffodils. Here we also focused on the legs. For this, the model had to sit on her side. We also positioned ourselves in the shade. And our final location was among the lilacs. Here we moved around more, took some short videos and dynamic shots. We also took portraits with the lilacs, positioning the flowers closer to the model's face. And the model was very pleased with our shoot in the end. Thank you for watching! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, here I share interesting photo shoots and photography tips.